Program 101. It's a webinar, and I'm not sure about all of that, but I just need to learn about the Amazon and working with Amazon to build my income. This is what I'm waiting on. And it says, please wait, the webinar will begin soon. Waiting on that. And I got my pen and my paper, and I'm going to start that. I'm filming it so that way I don't lose track of something and not know what is going on. So this is the
recording in progress.
Hello, everyone.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being here. We're so excited, or I'm so excited to be chatting with you today about the Amazon Associates program. I will give it a few more minutes for everyone to get situated. I see there are already 430 of you. Oh my gosh, 500. Okay. Wow. We have a lot of folks here today, which is so exciting. I'm going to go ahead and just get everything pulled up on my end, and then we will get started. Hope everyone is having a great Wednesday and that it's nice weather wherever you are. I know it's been rainy in certain parts of the country, so hopefully you haven't been impacted. Okay, I'm just set up a few more things and then get started.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start sharing my screen and I will introduce myself. Looks like there are already 660 of you, so plenty of you here. So hello everyone, welcome to our virtual event, Amazon Associates 101, everything you need to know to start earning. My name is Eva from the Amazon Creator Marketing team, and I am super excited to be here with you today to host today's session. We really wanted to host these sessions to give new creators like you the opportunity to learn the basics that you need to know when getting started in the Amazon Associates program. We also wanted to create a space for you to ask questions and get answers in real time. I do want to note that this session is being recorded. Right now, there is a little bit of a Zoom bug where it's not emailing out the recordings after, so we are getting that worked on. But what we will do is we will post this recording to Creator University as soon as we can. That way you can go back later and consume this content. Some of you may be consuming it at a later date. So if you are watching this recorded session, hello, thank you so much for tuning in. Unfortunately, you won't be able to participate in the Q&A today, but you will still be learning a lot throughout the session. Now, I want to also note that we do have a chat box in today's session for Q&A. So throughout the session, feel free to drop in your questions. We do have some amazing Amazon experts behind the scenes who will be going in and typing responses to some of your questions. We will also be holding a Q&A midway through the presentation and then at the end of the presentation as well. So if your question is not being answered by our Amazon experts, it is likely because that question is going to be answered in an upcoming section. Now, let me go ahead and actually go over what those different sections are going to be so you know when to ask relevant questions. So first, we're going to go over Amazon Associates 101, talk about key terms to know, key tools to know. And then we are going to get into some basic account setup and focus heavily on Associates Central. Then we're going to move into how to start earning, other ways to earn, and then we'll do a Q&A. And we will actually also do a Q&A midway through as well. Once I start to see a lot of questions come in and I think it's relevant, I will pause the presentation. So let's go ahead and start getting into the content. So first, we're going to touch on some basics of the Amazon Associates Program. We're going to start from the very beginning. So what is the Amazon Associates Program? The Amazon Associates Program is an affiliate marketing program where you earn commission when your audience shops using your Amazon affiliate links. You can do this by promoting products on social media, for example, and using affiliate links which track the purchases back to you. We will get into the specifics of how to link later on in the session. The next question that people will often ask is, what is the difference between the Amazon Associates Program and the Amazon Influencer Program? Within the Influencer Program, there are a couple of extra features like shoppable videos, shoppable photos, and then you have a storefront. So you do not have access to a storefront if you are in the Associates Program, but don't worry, there are still a lot of amazing ways to earn. I just like to call that out early on in the presentation. That way you're not confused as to why you may not have access to a storefront. The next question I want to cover is, how do I earn in the program? So there are many ways to earn in the program, such as affiliate linking, creator connections, and Amazon subscriptions or bounties, and we will cover all of those in today's session. As a reminder, if you have any questions, please start dropping them in the Q&A, and we will do our very best to address them. Now we're going to move into some key terms. So starting with the basics, we're going to touch on affiliate links. So affiliate links are commissionable links that you create and use to share products with your audience, whether that's on your blog or on social media channels, or maybe you have a newsletter. There are a couple of different ways to create those links, and we will cover that shortly. Next, we want to talk about offsite commission. So offsite commission and commission in general is earned when you share an affiliate link with your audience off of Amazon. So anywhere on social media or your blog, and your audience clicks on your link and then makes a qualifying purchase. Associates Central reporting shows your earnings in units shipped, including actual items under your store ID. And we will cover Associates Central and reporting in a little bit here. So now that you understand some of the key terms, we're going to move into the tools to know. So Associates Central and Creator University are really going to be your keys to success within the Amazon Associates Program. So Associates Central can be thought of as your main account hub. This is where your most up-to-date payment and contact information is stored. It's also where you can download and view your earnings report, your commission rates, and read the operating agreement, which outlines key rules and regulations. Once you have your account set up complete, you're mainly going to use Associates Central for reporting and billing purposes on a day-to-day basis. You'll also notice when you log into Associates Central that we have banners at the top of the homepage, which we update frequently. These drive to current trending pages, program update articles, and more. And as you're onboarding, you'll see banners that guide you through key onboarding actions to take. So be sure to log in regularly and check out what's being highlighted, especially as we head into the holiday season. We have so many exciting product launches that you will be able to learn about through Associates Central. I am going to also showcase some of our resources, you can link out and click into Associate Central. So you should see those. Oh, perfect. You should actually already see these in the resources section on the right-hand side. So you can click to access Associate Central and Creator University. Highly recommend you bookmark those and check back on them later after the presentation. So now for Creator University. Creator University is your one-stop shop for education, video tutorials, testimonials, inspiration, and more. This is where you can access program education and resources, learn key information about shopping and deal events, get product inspiration, watch videos, tutorials, etc. It's a great resource for you to use as you're getting started, ramped up in the program, but then also it's important that you go back and check for refresh content, especially as we get closer to the holiday season. And in order to access Creator University, if you ever forget, it's super simple. It's just www.amazon.com/Creator University. And I do have it linked in the resources section. Now we're going to talk about account setup in Associate Central. So one of the first things that you want to do in Associate Central is update your payment and tax information. This is what allows you to start earning commissions and to receive payment. So note that we won't be able to pay out your commissions until these steps are completed. So it's very important that you do this. To update your payment information in Associate Central, you're going to navigate to where you see your email in the top right-hand corner. And then you're going to click Account Settings, Change Payment Method, and then from there, you'll enter your correct payment information and click Save Changes. To update your tax information in Associate Central, you're going to follow the same first two steps. You're going to click on your email, click Account Settings, and then click on View Provide Tax Information. And from there, you're going to complete your tax interview. Once you've updated your information, your current tax status should show as completed. If it doesn't, this means it hasn't properly updated in the system. Last, you want to make sure you have your correct email on file and make sure you're opted into all emails in order to receive the latest marketing communication. So email is the #1 place to stay informed about program developments and important information. So you want to make sure you have the proper email on file and you are checking that email account regularly. To make sure you're receiving emails, you want to make sure your email address is correct in Associate Central. And to do this, you're just going to visit the user management page in your Associate Central account to confirm the email addresses shown are correct. If they are not, then you can go ahead and add another email address under Add Users, and then submit that for access. Okay, we are getting a bunch of questions coming in. I am going to go ahead and hit pause, and we are going to take some of those questions. Okay. I do see someone is asking, will this recording be emailed? So no, I mentioned earlier on that there's a little bit of like a Zoom error right now where it's not emailing the recordings, but what we will do is we will go ahead and upload a recording of this to Creator University as soon as possible. It will be on the Getting Started tab. I can show you later on the presentation where that will be, so you can access this later. I'm seeing, there's actually a great question from James. James is actually asking about videos. So as an Amazon associate, you do not have the ability to upload shoppable videos. So this question doesn't quite apply to this group. But if you do have access, that means you are an influencer, and I would recommend attending the session after this. Jade says, how do I know what program I'm a part of? The easiest way to know, Jade, is if you log into Associate Central, and on that top bar, you'll see if you are an influencer, there will be a drop-down option that says influencer. Um, Denise is asking, what is the best way to share that you are an affiliate? That is a great question, Denise. Or to share, I think you mean that you are an Amazon associate. What we typically recommend is when you become accepted into the program, we recommend announcing on your social media that you are now part of the Amazon Associates program and that you will be sharing Amazon affiliate links going forward. You can also ask a question in your Instagram stories, perhaps saying, hey, what Amazon recommendations would you like to see from me, to help you kind of get your audience excited that you are part of the program, and then you can share those affiliate links. Danielle is asking a great question. Danielle says, how can I share Amazon links on TikTok? Through a link in bio? Is there an easier way than to link each product individually? That is a great question, Danielle. And that is the easiest way to share links on TikTok, because TikTok is different than Instagram. It doesn't have that same like Instagram story linking ability like Instagram has. So what I would recommend for TikTok is creating a link in your bio, like you suggested, like a link tree of beacons, and then having the most recent Amazon product that you are featuring in one of your TikTok videos as that top link. So you can say like, shop my recent Amazon TikTok. That's a great way for people to be able to link your content back to your Amazon links and then shop. So that is the easiest way to do that. Martha has a great question. Martha says, is the Associate Central a different app than Amazon? Do we need to download it? So Associate Central is not an app. It is through your web browser. So the link that I shared in the resources section, you're going to click on the one called Associate Central, and that will take you to Associate Central. Okay, I'm seeing that some people are saying that they are getting an error with when they click on the Associate Central link. So I'm going to go ahead and re-add it, because perhaps there was a little bit of an issue. So please hold one moment. I'm going to go ahead and add that in. I'm pausing my screen share while I pull that up. Okay. I just updated it. Please let me know if that is now working. I'm checking. Yeah, it looks like it's working on my end. So let me know in the chat. I believe it should be fixed now. Okay, going through some more questions. I see some questions about how to create Amazon links. We will be getting that to that in a little bit. And scrolling through. Marcos is asking a great question about Pinterest. Marcus says, is posting on Pinterest allowed when you do the disclosure? So great question, Marcos. You can post an affiliate link on Pinterest, but you need to make sure that the content you're posting to Pinterest is your own original content. So for example, if I wanted to share a link on Pinterest to this Stanley Cup, which I purchased on Amazon, I would need to make sure that the video or the image on Pinterest that I'm uploading is one that I took myself. I can't just like grab the image from the Amazon website and upload that to Pinterest. It needs to be your own photo and image, but that is definitely allowed. That's a great question. I'm seeing a few questions about sharing your storefront link. So you may have joined the presentation a little bit late. So storefronts are limited to people who are part of the Amazon Influencer Program. Right now, we are in the Amazon Associates Program. The Amazon Associates session. I'm still seeing some people saying the resource link is not available. I'm hoping it was fixed. Let me scroll down to the more recent questions to see if people... are able, let me know in the chat if you are unable to still access the Associates Central. I see 2 more questions that I'm going to get to right now, and then we're going to hit pause. We're going to finish up the presentation, and then we will come back to all of your wonderful questions. So Sandra says, do I have to use a different login rather than my already established Amazon login information? No, it depends on how you set up your account. So typically people, when they set up their, when they apply and set up the Amazon Associates session, Associates account, they go ahead and use the same email address on file. So it is up to you, but we typically recommend using that same login information. That way you can easily view your order history and your Amazon Associates information all in one place. Okay, I'm going to take one more. Holly says, will the link be emailed because I can't go to Associates without leaving Zoom? It will not be emailed, but you can click on it and then it's just going to open up another window on your computer. So you should be able to do that. Okay, I am going to go ahead and pause here. I'm going to go ahead and pause here because I think a lot of these questions are going to be answered in a couple of moments. One last one I want to get to is Brandy's asking, when will the influencer Zoom be? It is right after this. If you want to register, you can go to Creator University and you can sign up through there. I will go ahead and actually just pull up Creator University and show everyone where they can sign up, because this is also where we are going to be posting the recording of this webinar within the next week. So I'm sharing my screen right now. So this is Creator University, and under Getting Started, if you click on Onboarding for Associates, we will add in a link to the recording from today here. And then if you accidentally are in the associate session, but you meant to be in the influencer session coming up next, you will just click on onboarding for influencers. And this is how you can register here. Okay, I'm going to resume our presentation. We are going to talk about how to start earning. So we're going to discuss finding product inspiration, generating affiliate links, and then sharing with your audience. So first, let's touch on finding product inspiration. So if you just signed up for the program and you're trying to figure out, where to even start, what products to start recommending to your audience, what I recommend doing is going to your own purchase history and look at what you recently purchased, maybe what's in your Amazon cart, and then look at most frequently purchased items, because those are going to be the ones that you are going to be able to authentically speak about to your audience. We also have some really great pages on Amazon. We have a bestsellers page, we have a movers and shakers page, and an internet famous page. We also have pages on Creator University that are really wonderful for inspiration. We have a shopping events page, a quick links page, and a promo code and deals page. I am going to show you where you can locate those. So I'm going to switch my screen over to a new one. That way you can see. Oops. Okay, perfect. Looks like you're seeing this. So on Creator University, ignore my Amazon cart. On Creator University, if you go to more, there are a lot of different interesting links. So we have one called Quick Links, and this highlights kind of what's going on right now, new product launches, new brands, etc. And then we also have a really great events page called the Amazon Shopping Events page. And this is where you can go to access seasonal event information. So right now we're really focused on back to school. We're focused on off to college. We're focused on Halloween because it's crazy. Halloween is already just weeks away. And then we also have a really, really neat page that is called the Trending Now page. So you access that under the More tab here. And under here, you can see what products are trending with Amazon customers to give you an idea of what's trending and what are things that your audience may be interested in. And then on just the Amazon website in general, you can visit those other pages that I mentioned. So on the top left of Amazon.com, you can click on bestsellers, and you can see what the bestsellers are on Amazon by category. You can also click on new releases to see what's new. And then we also have a page called Movers and Shakers. And this just shows you products that are like really moving up in the rankings. So those are some great ways to get inspired and to get started when you don't know what content to share with your audience. Now I'm going to get into linking and how to generate affiliate links. I will be demoing during this portion of the presentation, so don't worry if you are not completely following everything I have written down and everything I'm speaking about. We will be doing demos, so do not be too concerned. One moment, I lost my place on my other screen. I feel like I have a little bit of a command center going here. Okay, perfect. So we're going to talk about how to generate affiliate links. So first, I'm going to demo how to generate an affiliate link from your mobile phone. So to do this, you have to have the normal Amazon app. There's not a special app that you download. It is just the normal Amazon shopping app. And what you're going to do is you are going to search for the product like you would normally do on the app. And then when you find it, you are actually going to click this little button that is to the right of the product image. So it is the button that is a square with an arrow going up. And what that's going to do is it's going to have a little screen that pops up with the option for you to get your link. And so what this does is this generates your commissionable link that then you can share on social media. I'm going to replay this animation here. That way we can all watch it again together now that I've explained it. So let's go ahead and watch the animation on the screen while I grab a sip of my beverage. Okay, great. So that is how you would generate your commissionable associates link. Now we're going to get into how you would do this on desktop. I'm going to walk through it, play the video, and then I will actually do a live demo of it. So it's a little bit different on desktop, but what you would do is you would make sure you are logged in to your Amazon account on desktop computer. You would navigate to the product that you want to create an affiliate link for. And then at the very top of the page, there's going to be something called SiteStripe. You are going to then click on Get Link Text, and that will generate your link for you to share. So now I'm going to press play, and this recording is going to show you what I just described. So you're locating the product, and then at the top below SiteStripe, there is a button that says text. And then you are just going to copy that link, and that is your affiliate link to share.
Okay.
I am going to pause here because typically we get a lot of questions around this point in the presentation. So let me just do a mini pause, monitor the questions, see if there are any that I can help answer related to creating these links. Okay, I do see that Jeff says, how to set up SiteStripe as it's not listed on my page. So if you are in the Associates program and you are logged in on Amazon with the correct account, it will automatically appear. So if it doesn't appear, make sure that you were accepted into the program, and also make sure that you are logged in with the same login credentials that you used when you set up your Amazon Associates account. Tanya says, what if you don't have that little share button on your products in the mobile app, but my SiteStripe is there on desktop? That is strange. Make sure you are logged in with the same account on your mobile app, because it should 100% be there for all products. And again, for the share button, just remember it is that little box with the up arrow. Sarika Davies asks a great question. There's a long version and a short version of the link. Any difference apart from the link? The difference is the longer version is basically like the really long version that you'll see in a browser. Some people like to use the longer version, but there's no difference as far as like payout or anything. When I'm sharing links on my YouTube, I typically do the short link because it's just a lot easier to share and it doesn't take up as much space. So it's really up to you, and it's more of like a cosmetic decision. Scrolling through. Lots of great questions. Kaylee says, I'm not Kaylee, I'm sorry. Chris says, how will you know if you are accepted to the program? I know I put my tax details. If you got to the point where you have an associate's central login and it is asking you for tax information, that means you are part of the program. That is a great question. Kaylee says, will the links work through social media and through text messages? So you cannot text links, but they work through social media. Exactly. So these are the links that you would grab if you want to share those on your blog, maybe on your Instagram stories. If you have a YouTube, sharing that in the YouTube description, etc. These are the ones that you are going to share on social media. Scrolling through. I am seeing a few questions about, like, I'm having an issue with like my tax information, etc. I'm going to show you where you can go to reach out to customer support. So let me go ahead and just pull that up. Okay, so we're going to log into Associates Central together. So I'm pulling up my Associates Central account. And if you scroll down to where it says customer support, and there's an option for contact us, click on that. And this is going to connect you with our support team that is specifically trained on the Amazon Associates program. So if you're receiving any of these issues, like you're positive you're logged into the proper account and you're not seeing SiteStripe, or you're having tax issues, there's like a weird pop-up, there are any of those types of issues, you are going to want to reach out to Associates customer support so they can help you. I'm just going through a couple more questions, and then we're going to resume the presentation, and then we will get to more of them. So just responding to Ms. Tunstall, she says you can actually share links via text. I have done it numerous times. So you're physically able to do it, but it does go against our operating agreement. So you want to make sure you're reading through the operating agreement, which is linked in Associates Central. So you make sure you're not violating any of the terms and conditions or any of the issues. Carissa asks a great question. Carissa says, will the links work for the general product or only for the specific size color of the product? That is a great question. It is going to work for the product in general and anything else they purchase during that shopping session. So say, for example, I shared a link to this jacket, but then my follower clicked on the pink one and they decided to add the pink one to the cart. And then maybe they scrolled down and they were really interested in this recommended plaid shirt and they added this to their cart. You will earn commission on that entire cart. That is a great question. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and resume the presentation and then I will come back and answer as many questions as possible. We have just a couple more things to get through on the presentation. So once you have decided which products you're going to share and you have generated your links, it is now time for you to share them with your audience. So I'm seeing a lot of questions in the chat on like, how do I share these? Where do I share these? So you are going to want to share these on social media. If you have a blog, you're going to share them on your blog. You want to share them on Instagram stories. Wherever your audience is, that's where you want to meet them. So if the majority of your audience is on Instagram, it makes sense for you to post your affiliate links on Instagram. If the majority of your audience is on YouTube, you want to make sure when you are posting your YouTube videos, you have your affiliate links in the description of your YouTube video. Okay, now once you have actually started sharing your links, it's important that you go into Associates Central and view your reporting. That way you can start to understand how your product recommendations are performing. So what you'll want to do is you will want to log in to Associates Central and go to reporting and then earnings report in the top navigation bar. You're going to click on the top left corner to adjust the date range based on what you want to see. And from there, it's going to display key performance indicators like clicks, ordered items, shipped items, and more to give you an idea of how your affiliate links are working for you. Note that we do have extensive reporting information on Creator University. I'm going to go ahead and show you where that is located so you can find that after the presentation. So pulling back up Creator University. If you go to Creator University and click on that third tab at the top called Reporting, this is going to take you to really helpful information about not only how do you access reporting, but then how do you analyze your reports? How do you download them? How do you decipher them and really make sense of them? So after this presentation, highly, highly recommend you go to Creator University and visit this reporting page and read these articles, watch these videos to learn more. Something else that is important to note for payment is that commission is paid out approximately 60 days after the end of the month for which those commissions are being paid. I know that is a riddle and a half, but essentially payment for January will be paid out in late March. And that is to allow for that return period. Okay. Let's touch on some other ways to earn, because in addition to sharing your affiliate links, there are other ways for you to earn within the Amazon Associates program. So the first way is through Amazon subscriptions and services, also known as bounties. So if you share a link to an Amazon subscription, for example, Prime Video or Audible, those are great ways for you to earn a bounty, or it's basically a flat fee when someone signs up using your link. Another way to earn is through Creator Connections. So Creator Connections is a really neat program that actually connects you with brands, and you can opt into brand campaigns and earn bonus commissions on top of your regular commissions if someone purchases from your link and you are opted into the campaign. So to navigate to Creator Connections, you're going to go to promotions on the top left of Associate Central. And if you are eligible, there will be Creator Connections at the very top. It does take some time, to become eligible in the program. So if you're not eligible right away, don't worry, continue to check back in. Okay, that is it for today's presentation. Again, this is very much like a high-level overview to give you the basics to get started, but you really want to go and dive into Creator University after this session, read all the pages, watch all the videos to get more in-depth and more detailed information. But we do have some great questions that have come through. So let me go ahead and answer more of those questions. We will spend the next 10 minutes getting to questions. Bridget has a great question. Bridget says, if I post that I'm an Amazon associate on my socials, do I have to add that to every post, including a link? Great question. So you do want to defer to the FTC Federal Trade Commission guidelines on posting commissionable links, but the guidance is that whenever you are sharing a commissionable link, you do need to disclose that to your audience. So the way that I've seen a lot of creators do it is if they're posting a link on Instagram, they will then put in parentheses affiliate link or commissionable link, because you do need to disclose that the links you are sharing are commissionable. But definitely visit the Federal Trade Commission website to learn more about those posting requirements.
There it is. I'm not getting
Okay,
it.
someone said, anonymous attendee says, do I understand correctly that the affiliate link is not personalized? It is basically a link to the product that everyone sees. So it's personalized in the sense that it is tracked back to you when someone makes a purchase. So it is not the same as if you were to just go to Amazon, grab a link and send it to someone. It's generating a commissionable link, which is how you are going to earn when people shop through your link. Melanie says, if someone clicks on your link and adds the item to their cart and comes back to it later to check out, do you still get commission? Yes, if it's within a certain time frame. Anonymous attendee says, what happens if the customer returns the item I received commission on? So if the customer returns the item that you received commission on, you will not be paid out for that commission. That's why we have that 60-day delay, so that you're not being paid out and then owing it back. So we would just remove it from your commissions prior to you receiving it. Again, Kelly asked a similar question. What if someone returns a product? Will payment come after the 30-day return? We do not pay out until 60 days
following the end of the month,
man? From which those commissions were earned.
Why am I not getting the message?
Okay. Carrie's asking if you add links to your website blog, do the links expire? They do not. That's a great question. The links do not expire. Lisa says, can you use the links on TikTok? And if so, how? So it depends on how many TikTok followers you have. I believe I'm not a TikTok expert, but I believe you have to have 1,000 followers on TikTok in order to have the ability to share a link in your bio. So if you do have those 1,000 followers on TikTok and you are wanting to share an Amazon link, you could just link it directly in your bio, or you could utilize something like a link tree or a Beacons. And that is a tool that allows you to link multiple products within one link. So what some people will do is they may use like a link tree, have that linked in their bio, and then within their link tree, they will have their most popular like Amazon recommendations linked out. That way people on TikTok can click into that link, click in, and then make a purchase. Okay, anonymous attendee asked a great YouTube question. It says, I'm a YouTuber. What can I say and not say when promoting affiliate bounty links in the YouTube video itself, especially if it's not a review video? Can I say something like, by the way, I recommend product X, click link in description. Can I say the blurb about affiliate bounty links? This is a sponsored part of the video. Thank you. So you want to, defer to the FTC website for exact social media disclosure recommendations. But as long as you are mentioning either verbally or in your description that the links in your description are affiliate, then that's fine. You wouldn't need to say that it's sponsored unless it actually is a sponsored video where you are being like paid by that brand or company. But definitely refer to the Federal Trade Commission website to make sure you fully understand the disclosure requirements. Courtney says, if I post my affiliate link to my Instagram story and followers click and purchase, is that a qualifying purchase? Yes, that would be a qualifying purchase as long as it is a category where you earn commissions. Majority of product categories you earn commission, but you can always dive into this further by going to your rate card in Associate Central, so you know the commission rates because it is based on per category.
Oh, dot.
Jade says, can you drop the link to register for the Creator Zoom after this? It's hard for me to, it doesn't actually easily allow me to drop links during the session. So please just go to Creator University. And then on the top the top left, click down to getting started as an influencer, and the registration will be on there. Christina says, I still don't understand the difference between an idea list and a storefront. I'm able to make an idea list as an associate. So I believe you're making like an idea list that is just your own personal private list. I'm trying to understand if you are an associate or an influencer. Anonymous attendee says, can you receive commissions off clicks as well? No, they need to be purchases. Chanel says, can you explain the bounty program? Yes, I can explain the bounty program further. So there are multiple different Amazon subscriptions and services where you can earn a small flat fee when someone signs up using your link. So some examples are the Amazon.
Why can't I get a freaking number on this? Audible, I don't get it, man.
Prime Video.
What is wrong with this thing?
Etc. The way that you would locate your bounty links, or rather create your bounty links, I'm going to show you. One of the easiest ways to do it is you would just on a desktop computer find the page for that particular bounty. So for example, if I wanted to generate my bounty link for Prime and I want to do an Instagram post promoting why people should sign up for Amazon Prime, I'm going to go to that page, that landing page on Amazon.com, and then I'm going to click on SiteStripe, and that is now my link. So I can share that link out for people who are interested in signing up, and you will earn when people sign up for Prime using your link. And then I am seeing a question from Catherine. SiteStripe doesn't have image, text only, is that correct? Yes, the image feature was deprecated, so it is text only. Great question. T. Thornton says, do we have to share products individually? The answer is yes, you would want to share them individually.
Oh my God, this thing is pissing me off.
Melanie says, if someone clicks your link and adds the item to their cart and comes back to it later to check out, you still get commission. Yes. As long as it's within the 72-hour window. And Alicia, I know you said it's all over your head and you're a little overwhelmed. Don't fear. Definitely check out Creator University. After this, we have so many resources that will take you through this step by step. I'm seeing a lot of requests for the link for the influencer session. I'm just going to show you how you can go ahead and sign up for it. So you're just going to go to Creator University. You're going to go to Amazon.com/Creator University. And then under Getting Started, you're going to click Onboarding for Influencers. And then you are going to click Register Now. But if you're not part of the influencer program, I would recommend that you don't sign up because a lot of that information is not going to be relevant for you. Dan says, if I'm doing my podcast on Be Live and share a link, will that work? I'm not quite sure what you mean by Be Live. I don't know what platform you are promoting or doing your podcast, but if there is the ability for you to share links, then yes, you can definitely share out your Amazon links. Jeff says, the question I asked on 1104 has not been answered. It says Rowdy will reply. Can you go ahead and ask your question, Jeff? Unfortunately, the way the questions work on Zoom is it's just a long list, and there are 631 that have not been answered. We're doing our best, so you may need to ask it again. Anonymous attendee says, can I put my affiliate links in my bio or profile on socials? Yes, you can, definitely. I'm seeing some other people asking if this recording will be sent out. Unfortunately, there is a Zoom error right now where it is not emailing out the link to the recordings. But what you can do is you can come back next week and check Creator University under the Getting Started tab, and we will have links to the recorded session on this page. That way you can access those. Heather, don't worry. I'm sorry that you came late. You can always register for the next session that's going to be happening in October. We are taking the month of September off, or you can watch the recording when it is posted to Creator University. I'm scrolling through. I'm going to answer two more, and then unfortunately I have to hop for our next session. I know a lot of your questions did not get answered. There are a lot of you, which is great. So I do apologize. We did do our very, very best. What's my affiliate link? Ankita says, can you please post an answer if there's a way to post multiple links to an Insta post reel? There is not. You can't actually provide like a hyperlink on Instagram. So what you can do though is you can do it through Instagram stories. But if you have questions like specific to a platform, I would do a little research about that platform just to make sure you're understanding, because I'm not an expert on these other platforms. I'm seeing some questions about earnings. Reminder that you can go ahead and under reporting, you can go here and view all of our videos and recommendations. And you can go back to Creator University and view those. Denise, I'm sorry that you did not have a good experience during today's webinar. I apologize. We did our best to answer as many questions as possible. There were only 3 of us. We're doing our best. Okay, unfortunately, we are out of time. Again, I'm seeing some questions. Will this be recorded? It is being recorded. It is going to be uploaded to Creator University under the Getting Started Onboarding for Associates sometime next week. So if you would like to rewatch this, please check in next week to view that recording. Again, I'm so sorry that we weren't able to get to all of your questions. We did our very, very best. There were so many of you, like record numbers here. So we do apologize, but I do hope this was helpful. At the very least, you now know about Creator University and have that as a resource to access. So please use Creator University. You can also always sign up for a future session with us. So you can ask questions again, maybe get a little bit more experience with the platform and ask some more of those like advanced level questions. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, if your question was not answered, I am sorry. We did our best. We really appreciate you being here. Good luck to all of you. We're so excited that you are part of the Amazon Associates program, and we hope you tune in to a future webinar and that you check out Creator University.
Change that.
You on the bed?
See, that's what I don't fucking get. Okay, I'm done. I don't know what happened there. I'm from Brazil. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Free to moon, the poor. I understand that completely. I've been struggling with life my whole life. I came from a welfare family. I had a bad time with my life and drugs and everything. And I got out of it all. And it is possible. God is what got me out of it. Always and has always got me out of it. I believe in it strong. I don't go to church. I believe in giving. I believe in experiencing. I believe in trial and error. I don't live for the past. The things that happened in the past are gone. Those are out the door. I'll always remember them. They'll always be there. They never go away. But I consider them demons. They're trying to always pull me back in, pull you back in. Don't let them. Keep God in your heart and in your mind. And always be strong. No matter what happens, every day is a good day. Even on those bad days that you just say, shit, I don't want to do nothing. I can't get up. I can't get out. Forget it. Don't let it do it to you. Tomorrow's another day. Remember, the bad days are the days that you just want over. Another day's coming. Be strong. Know that you are who you are. Make yourself right. Believe in your heart. Believe in yourself. Take care of yourself as number one. If you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of everyone else out there. Nobody ever thought I would actually have kids, a wife, anything. I was bad at everything, except for weightlifting, bodybuilding. I was good at that. Even that, I've lost my thought in it, but I'm working on getting it all back. Be strong. Free the moon. You can do it. Believe it. I will always be here. If you want to talk, say anything to me, you just ask me. I am there for you 100%. I am all about positive. I'm all about living, being happy. That is my dream. Being happy, taking care of my family, and whoever else I can help. Believe it. We're going to talk to you soon.